afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming out. It's a beautiful afternoon. I certainly want to thank the homeowners, Jennifer and Todd. I'm right here, right behind you. You missed the opportunity. Hey, Todd and I, a few months ago, talked about this, and he said, yeah, let's do it. He has a beautiful home, wouldn't you agree? Yes! He's designed by an architect who loved angles, so it's a beautiful home. And Todd, Jennifer, please raise your hand. Stand up, please. I also want to say thank you to all the hostesses, or the ladies and the guys in the kitchen, but they're still busy, so give them a round of applause. And this is Areva Martin, if you guys don't know. I've known Areva since 1950. No, actually, right out of law school, Harvard Law School. She came to LA, and we met, I think it was 1988, 89. 98. No, 89 to the 90s. Early, latter 80s. But she's done a phenomenal job.
You have dates to run.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Women have a thing with that. No, it's significant.
You just know
you had no kids, and now you have kids, and they're grown. This is Areva Martin.
See how great I look with
She was the first one that stepped up and said, let's do this financially. So she's the co-chair of the event, and we have several co-hosts or committee members. I'd like you guys maybe to come up here for a second. Andre, Gail, give me some names. What are your marks? White was one of the first ones to say, yes, I'm down for Mark. Carl Phillips, Giovanni Brassfield, J.P. Hamlett, who is that? Clara Smith, Gloria Gray, Rhonda Dixon, Tammy Moore, Michelle Fanner, let's say Andre Dawson, and Glenda Brass, who's not here, and somebody else who's not here. But for those that are not here, they missed a great event. Okay, you guys separate.
I'm sorry, I put him in charge.
I put myself in charge. That was the problem. I've known Mark since, I can say a year, can't I, Mark? 1991, when he ran for councilman of the 8th District, right, Mark? Was it 8th District? Okay. He was running against Rod Wright, and that's been now 17 years. And I've looked at his career, and he's done some phenomenal things. He's worked with everybody, with aspiring men, or homeless, or cancer patients, probation department, unions, business owners, leaders, church folk, pastors and preachers, husbands and wives and kids, and so Mark is certainly the candidate. So Mark is certainly the candidate of choice, at least for us. There you go. But also, for those of you that didn't know, and I don't think Mark knows this, we're from the same high school. I see. Yeah, Manual Arts Toilers. Anybody else from Manual Arts? Oh, Manual Arts. So for those of you that thought Manual Arts didn't produce any leaders, you're wrong. Yvonne Braithwaite-Burke. Incorrect. It's also from Manual Arts, and obviously she's leaving her post. She's been there several years and has done a great job. We certainly believe that Mark is the candidate for the future. And I appreciate you guys, because I called a lot of folks, and a lot of folks said, well, you know, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm, you know, Bernard and Mark, I don't know. I said, you know, the hell with you. I want you to support Mark. You know? And I mean, really, you guys talk to people. I mean, the committee, you talk to people. Well, I don't know. Miss Parks has been kind of aggressive, and you know, she's been out there campaigning. So I don't know if I can be on the list. And
you must be the candidate.
So I said, y'all, you know what? When Mark wins, you know, if he asked me, did you support him? Did you come to the event? I'm gonna say no. You weren't there. So don't be asking him for no favors. But for those of you that are here and that are obviously supporting Mark, I really appreciate you. I know Mark appreciates you. We look forward to pushing him through. He has a lot of work between now and November the 4th, I believe it is. And so whatever you can do, besides give money, donate time or lend a hand, get some people together. If you want to host an event, or if you want to write another check, Mark, you wouldn't mind, would you? Okay. Whether it's today or tomorrow or next week, the limit is 1,000. So if you've already reached 1,000, stop giving. But if you're at 500 or 750, we don't want no trouble now. We don't want no trouble. We got the IRS now. We got the IRS. But certainly, please support the next supervisor for the second seat in the County of Los Angeles. And I told people this without doing research, but I think it's probably one of the most powerful positions in the country. Not just the state of California, but the country. The budget is huge. What is the budget, Mark, for the county? $22 billion. There's not too many states or even countries that have that kind of budget. So we need somebody in that knows what they're doing, and they're going to represent people like us and represent the whole community. And I think Mark is the guy for the job. So at this time, I'd like to get out of the way and introduce the next supervisor of LA County, current Senator Mark Ridley-Thomas.